Let's start with the basic. So starting PowerPoint, everyone can do that by now, I think. Creating a presentation, you probably can do that by now. The one I will focus a little bit on is command and tools in Microsoft PowerPoint. Let's see. So the user interface are rather standardized these days among Microsoft Office tools, where every command are organized into tabs. See that most tabs are similar to what you have seen before. And in each tab have tools that are organized, that are laid out in these ribbons. And they are also, again, grouped into these groups that you can, depending on their usage. The actual slide will be here where you can edit them. By default, the normal view, you will see the ordering of your slides over here. All right, so right now let's review. I will preview what we are going to cover in this class. For that, I will start with a blank slide. Sometimes they will, the newer one will have automated tools like this, suggest the design idea. Don't want them to bother you, you can click on this so they won't bother you until you start PowerPoint again. All right, so again, so let's take a look at the involved tab that we will be covering. File tab, there's not much is different from Microsoft Word. Yeah, same as with the same information. Is the information about this file. There are account, talking about your account. So right now I'm logging with my CMU account. So that's what you see. What is connected? So you, most of the time you will have OneDrive. So this is what allows you to save your file online. Option, this will be the option on PowerPoint. At this point, I don't think you will be working with this much, but you can browse through and see what should be useful for you. Okay, the next tab, Home tab, is again what they think would be most useful for you. Clipboard, so this is deal with copy and paste, basically, where you can select different paste options and so on. This is a new one in PowerPoint. Slide is basically how to create new slide and so on. You can divide your presentation into sections. So this allows everything to be a little easier to organize. You can, so these are what we call layout of the slide, where there are a placeholder box. So this is the normal one. Title and content. You can select different one, like to content, where they are to, maybe there are a lot of text, not recommended, but you can do that. Or maybe there are text on one side and picture on another side. So this layout, you can select to change them. You can select at the new slide what layout do you want, and so on. And then you can drag them around like this. Right. Font are mostly the same as Microsoft Word. You can basically format your font. A paragraph deal with paragraph, text arrange and so on. There are a little different new things like Since everything is, let's see, alignment, for example, these are basically a cell, a box. So you can set alignment left to right and top to bottom as well, to be in the middle, for example. Depend on what you need done. You can set number of column, you can indent, use list, and so on. Are you going to use list a lot for in PowerPoint? That set the line spacing, and as usual, you in each group you can expand the command to get more details settings. So in PowerPoint, you deal a lot with drawing graphical objects, so they are put here. And you can put in shape. You can set style of those shape. Shape is the placeholder box here is also a shape, so you can set them. You can set fill color, which is the color of the object. We call this, I think, outline is the color around the object that you can set. And then you can set some effect as well. Editing, a file replace text and so on if you. And a dictate is like the one I show you in Word, where when I said something, I need to set a language first. Where when I said something, it will be transcribed into text automatically. So if you don't want to type, this is another option. And design idea is basically allow you to set how the slide will look overall. This is something most of these we have covered. But I will probably talk a little bit more about slide, and drawing will be what we are going to talk about in this insert slide, insert table. This will be slightly different, slightly more limited than the tables in Word, but mostly will be fine. You set number of column, number of row, and even put Excel spreadsheet in and so on. You can insert pictures like I have shown you. You can insert screenshot from your computer and so on. Photo album, so this you can create photo album and add them in. Auto shape, so this is where you're going to use this a lot. So this like you are creating diagram and so on. Icon, so this will be a ready-made graphical object. So like this icon, you can search for them like let's see what will come up. Cut out people, this is rather new, where you can basically create these pictures of people to maybe highlight some part of your slide and so on. Stickers, so everyone know what a sticker is. So this will be sticker that is provided by Microsoft for you to use. Video would be video you can ready-made video you can put in. If you want to insert your own video, you will need another option that I will talk. Let's see what happened. And you will need to. Video is like this, so you can use this as a background, for example. And when you insert object, you will see there are special tabs that will show up dealing with different object and so on. So for example, I can send this backward and reformat my placeholder text box a little bit so they stand out. Set the transparency stand out a little more. Then you can see that this. Keep in mind that inserting video into your file can enlarge the file by a lot. So this day you have enough space. You usually have enough storage space, but say if you have to send your file on email and so on, that might be a little off. You can even insert 3D model like I have shown you. Where you can rotate them around, enlarge them, and so on. Like certain point of view. So these are so this doesn't animate it. This is not animated, but you can put them to decorate your slide still. Where we smart art. So these are ready-made diagram combining graphical object and text object. So you can use this to quickly create diagram that can deliver your point quickly. And chart is, well, chart, you basically create an Excel spreadsheet and then create a chart out of this. So for this one, I will not cover it right now, but once we get to Excel and learn to create a chart there, I will talk about that in more detail. Power BI is another program. BI stands for Business Intelligence. So this allows you to present your data. But this you need, I think, actually need a Power BI program or not. And that does take a little bit. Yeah, that does take a little bit to get used to. So this I will skip. A form is, well, Microsoft Form. You have done that before. For presentation, this will not be that useful. And there are special add-in you can get that will. Most of the time, you will probably don't need this as much. But if you want something specialized, you can get those. Keep in mind, I don't think all of these are free. So make sure you take a look at some of which one are good for you to use. The one you will see a lot is like link. So link allow you to perform something if you click on it. So example would be like this, for example. So these are linked to different part of the document. So I can click on that and it will take me to different part. You can embed link into like graphical object as well. Comment again are comment that we deal with in Microsoft Word. So same thing. Add comment into the document, and your teammate will highlight certain part, so your teammate can take a look and see what you want to add and so on. There are no track change, so you need to be careful with that. Text box is just another text box you can add in header and footer. is something you can add, like some information or specialized footer. You will see where it appears. Where you provide some information like the name of the presentation, for example. See that the text appear here where you can format them. Usually there won't be both header and footer on the slide. Most of the time, depend on the layout of the slide, you will only have footer. Word art, again, these are text box with text already formatted for you. And then you just type in the text. And even further. Keep in mind that, like in PowerPoint, you will need to be careful that your text and your background the text stand out from your background. Otherwise, you might your audience might find something hard to read. Symbol is like the text symbol, so equation and text symbol and so on. Extra in Microsoft PowerPoint are these media, where you can add audio object, you can add video. Video can be from video file you have, can be from stock video, like the panda I just add in, or online video. These are like mostly YouTube video. From other thing now as well. Right. Type in something and it will search. Oh, have to be addressed. So you need to go to YouTube and get the video you want. Again, I can change layout. So insert, draw, we will not cover, but basically this allows you to use your stylus to draw or write something and so on, which can be converted into text easily. My name, click on the object, and then into text. And it might not be all correct. Another way you can input text. You can change like just ink object. You can change it to shape. It to shape. Sometimes it's not the right shape. Yeah. All these are graphical objects that you can play with.